Now for this demonstration I've printed out all of the different designs that I'm going to use. I've taken one of the 3D sets of the Fabric Effect baubles. I've cut everything out ready so that you're not going to be wasting time waiting for me to cut things out. But I'll run through the papers that I've printed off to use. I've got the 3D set here, and this is the medium size, and you can see it gets smaller and smaller. So you've got all the bits and pieces. And you can also print this one out as well if you want to make the bows. I didn't bother. You can see with here I've cut everything out and I've placed it onto I've put some double-sided foam tape on the back and they're ready to assemble. But with the bow, I thought I didn't want to cut out the little fiddly bit, so I've just done 3 sections of that bow. It's entirely up to you what you want to cut out. See, there's the full section there. But I just used 3 of them. I think that'll look fine as it is. I've also printed out the background papers. That one I'm going to use on the front, and then I've also got this one here, which is a much bigger design that I'm going to use on the inside of my card. So I've taken a card here, and all I've taken is just a gold coloured card, and it's got a white inside there. And I've just taken one of the background papers to use as an insert, and I've trimmed the white off from around the edge. That makes it fit exactly inside there. And I'm just going to use a sliver of glue just to go on the inside there to stick that in position. But you could choose any of the different backgrounds that you want. Just a little bit of glue there is fine. And then I'm going to pop that in. Make sure you're doing it the right way around. That just sticks down like that. And then you open it up, you've got a nice insert inside your card which you can add sentiments to, whatever you want. Now I've already cut this out. Now this is a piece of the gold card, and then I stuck it to some green paper, trimmed it, then stuck it to some yellow paper, trimmed it, and then put some of the background paper, the finer detail design on that, and I'm going to stick that on the front of the card. I'm sticking it down so there's a kind of an equal amount of space around the sides and the top, which leaves an extra gap, a bigger gap at the bottom there. I just think it looks better. So that's stuck down, and now I've got my step-by-step mosaic here. Mosaic, what am I on about? 3D there ready to stick down. So I'll start off with the first one. And as you can see on the back there, I've got some double-sided foam tape already attached. So it's just a question of sticking these down exactly where you want them. And as you can see with this one, you've got 2 options in the set. You've got them to print them out with the bow or without the bow. The 3D section is without the bow, but then you can stick the bow over the top, which will match up. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. I've got the bow here that's just going to overlap all of those, but match up with the bow underneath. And there you can see the finished 3D card. Now you can add jewels to that or whatever you want, and I've also done a little sentiment with a little bit of gold, green and yellow to match, and you can put whatever sentiment you want on there, and that could just hang here or stick here. You can decide where you want to put